brought to you by Simone Nicole TV. If you are new, my name is Simone Nicole. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. For those that are already subscribed, what's up? How y'all doing today? How y'all feeling? In this video, of course, by the title, I'm going to be doing a review on my Damier Ebene bag. It's been about, I don't like that echo. So, based on the title of this video, you guys know I'm doing a review on my Damier Ebene duffel bag from Louis Vuitton. This is my first Louis Vuitton luggage purchase. Let's get into the bag. Body, babe, got it, job on it. Did I ever? So here it is. Isn't she beautiful? This is the bag. Okay, this is how it looks zipped up. This is how it looks zipped up. It looks like it's filling up most of the screen here. Looks like it's really big, but it's really not that big once you have it on. It looks really big. I purchased this bag from the Louis Vuitton store in Washington, D.C. City Center. And the purchase date was on September 14th, 2020. All right. I'm trying to make a video, you guys. Just wait a minute. But yeah, so let's start with the exterior of the bag. Keepall is basically the category of the bag, style of the bag. It's a Keepall. It looks basically like the giant version of the Speedies, which is a bag that I would like in the future. We'll see if I can get that. Might get my hands on that bag. But this is a duffel bag, of course. It's called the Keepall, like I said before. The Damier Ebene refers to the print of the bag. So it's the checkerboard print. There's no pochette leather. It's all treated leather here. This bag will not patine. Is that what it's called? Patine? Yeah. This is a very popular print. So millennials, we love this print. And originally I wanted to get the monogram, which is the classic. To me, I think it's the classic Louis Vuitton print, but they didn't have the monogram in the black, which is the Malasker. I don't know. I'll put the correct wording. But they didn't have that one, so I didn't want to get the one that had the untreated leather, the beige looking handles. I didn't want to get that one because I didn't want to worry about babying a bag. I didn't want to worry about getting it wet, which I already got this one wet. I didn't have to worry about my hands being greasy or oily from touching things, touching the bag. It can be cute when the leather does patina, but I didn't want to have to worry about that when it comes to a luggage, like a luggage item. I kind of just want to be able to throw it here and there, but still be cautious because this is not a cheap purchase at all. But yeah, and then the Bandouliere refers to this is the band that comes with the bag, and it has holes here for you to adjust. I put it on the last hole, which you consider is the last hole from the first strap, because I don't want my bag to be super long on me. I kind of want it just to hang right underneath the boob area. Or like right above the hip. That makes sense, between the hip and the boob area. I like for my bag to hang there, and I don't really wear it crossbody too much, but with this length that I have it at, I can. You see it still hangs pretty low. So for size reference, I am 5'6", I weigh around 165 pounds. It has the gold hardware. The gold hardware says LV. There's 2 zippers located on the bag. And I don't have any issues with zipping. They're pretty strong, pretty sturdy. You know, they don't really snag on anything. That's how they look. There's also Louis Vuitton here on the little stud pieces on both sides. The luggage tag actually comes with the luggage purchase, and I got it hot stamped with my initials on it. That was free. 55 just talks about the size of the bag. So they have different sizes of the Keepalls. They have them in, I believe the 45 is the smallest, and they go from 45 to 50, and then 55. There might be one more, there might be a 60, but I know the 55 is the largest that you can take as a carry-on on any flight. I took it on the flight with me today. That was my very first time taking this bag with me on a flight, and the first one was a little bit snug with the overhead, but it fit. Basically, I had to like push it in the corner bottom and to slide it in. The second flight was a larger plane, so of course there was way more space up there. I could fit both of my carry-ons in the space above, and it just set nicely. It set nicely just like this, and I'll insert a picture of how it looked on the second flight. But it fits in all flights. You shouldn't have any issues in by telling you that you can't. Even with the first flight, the guy who was checking me in told me that he wasn't sure it was going to fit, even though I knew because I watched YouTube videos and they told me so. I was going to refuse if they was going to try to convince me. I was going to decline the offer of putting my bag in the plane with everybody else's bags under the plane. I'm not putting my Louis Vuitton bag under the plane. Not this bag. So let's talk about the interior. This is how the inside looks. It's literally a big black hole. It's like a big old black brown interior with a D-ring over here to hook things on, like key rings, and then there's a zipper pocket here, just one pocket in the entire bag. And when you open it, this is how deep it is. Let's see, I can fit my whole hand in one side. It's a pretty deep pocket. It also comes with the keys, and the keys is in its own little dust bag that also says Louis Vuitton. I don't like to put my key on the outside of the suitcase because I just don't want to. A lot of people like to put it on the outside just for decoration, or they actually do use the key. It also comes with another code to show you that they're authentic, and then it also, you know, the lock and the key. There's two sides inside the pouch, so that way the key and the lock doesn't scratch each other, which is pretty nice because I know people do appreciate that. This piece right here is like an extra strap that I've never seen anybody talk about, but it also has Louis Vuitton on the side, Paris, and it's a good way to keep the handles together, or for you to tie it on top of the handlebar of your other carry-on, so that when you go to the airport, this is just sitting on top of the suitcase and you're just rolling through. And I can show you guys how that looks also. Sometimes Louis Vuitton has bags that are made in the US, in Spain, in France. There's probably other areas, but those are the most common ones that I heard people talk about. This one was made in France. I didn't ask for that particular bag, but I know most people want that one whenever they go shopping, so I guess I just got lucky. Maybe because they probably have less issues when it comes to certain things like stitching or the hardware discoloration once they get the bag. I just noticed that when people don't get the bags made in France, there's something that's a little bit off about the bags. Not that it's not the best quality or good enough quality of what you're purchasing, but I just know that a lot of people have issues sometimes. So, and I haven't had any issues with this bag. And it tells you on the side, which side is it? So right here it says Louis Vuitton, Paris, made in France. You can see that. Hopefully you can. It's focusing. Yeah, so like I still love the bag. It still serves its purpose. I definitely get attention. And if you're someone who doesn't like attention, I normally don't like attention, but it's not that bad. At least hasn't gotten that bad yet. But I know some people did talk about going to the airport, having all eyes on you. It wasn't that bad for me. I was in Atlanta airport, and everybody has Louis Vuitton, it seems like, in that airport. But this bag will definitely catch people's eyes. So just know if you're uncomfortable with attention or people looking at you, or if you fear that you might become a prey, just be cautious if you're gonna buy this bag and wear this bag. Just be aware. I would say one thing that I recommend Louis Vuitton do for these bags, but they probably won't ever do because people sell them separately from from different websites. Just like they have organizers that Louis Vuitton does sell. Other people sell bag organizers for cheaper that still do the job. But Louis Vuitton does not sell bottom boards, which is just a way to keep the bottom of the bag structured so it doesn't sink down. Like it doesn't have this effect to it while you're carrying it. Some people don't mind that. I don't like that. This would be a con for me. It's not a big con to where it would stop me from purchasing the bag, obviously. But I feel like it would be so much more helpful, like how there's a luggage tag that comes with it. I think most suitcases already come with bottom boards if you buy them out of the store. Most duffel bags, don't they? Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. But I don't like the sinkiness of it. I don't like that. I like a little bit of structure in my bags. But you can carry it on the arm, on the crook of the arm like this. Well, of course not walking around like this. But like this, you can carry it like this, you know? Or you can use the strap, honey. You have options. We love options. I don't know about y'all, but I love a bag with options. If you have any questions at all about the bag or anything, let me know down below. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like this video if you want to see more like this. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. No tears, no time to cry.